Hi YouTube, Christina from Losing to Gain. I am coming at you guys with my 3-week post-op Roux-en-Y surgery update. Um, I had surgery March 20, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I had surgery March 10th, 2014. Um, let's just get right to the exciting numbers. So far, I have lost, okay, my start weight, day of surgery, March 10th, was 245 pounds. And today, okay, and then last week I was at 227, I believe, which was an 18-pound loss. And then this week, today's weigh-in, I was 220 pounds even. So I've lost another 7 pounds this week. So that's a total of 25 pounds lost since surgery day. So 25 pounds in 3 weeks. I'm feeling great about that. I do expect I'm probably going to hit a little bit of a stall or slow down coming up anytime now. But it's been exciting, enjoying, losing 25 pounds in 3 weeks. So, anyway, I was very excited to share that with all of you. And, let's see, this week. Okay, so this week, not really having any pains and, things like that. Pretty much all that has been really fine since I've been home, overall. So, my problem, let's see if okay. My problem has been more, I think I'm going through a little bit of a phase, and I'm just trying to be really open and honest. I'm going through a lot, like when my husband's eating like really yummy food or things that like are my old cravings or things like that, because he doesn't have surgery until May. So, I'm not going to starve my family just because I'm on liquids and pureed food. And so I'm going to get into that too, what I've been eating. But, so I'm going through a little bit of internal struggle, which I kind of assumed I would at some point, with seeing foods that you really love, and you're just not over them yet. It's like a bad breakup, So I'm getting stronger and stronger though, and every day, my husband's very encouraging and very supportive, and I do feel good about how strong I've been through this, because I'm just trying to stay really positive, but it is hard sometimes. I can't fake or lie. There are plenty of times when he's eating something. They had pizza last Friday, I think it was, and I think some of you saw it on my Facebook, but that it was really hard to smell it and cook it. And, it can be really hard when it just smells so good and it looks so good, and I'm like drooling as I'm just drinking a yucky protein shake or, something like that. And so, or broth, So, I mean, it can be really hard, but, I did make it through it. And I'm okay. I survived. So, I mean, you move on from it and you try to make that as a strength now, something to make me even stronger through this process. So, anyway, so moving on after that, I was on like strict, like mostly just clear liquid and popsicle type stuff. And then I did everything a little bit longer since I was in the hospital, so much longer than the average, patient. And so my doctor said, let's do everything a little bit longer, push everything back an extra week. So that's what I've been doing. And so I've been on full liquids though. And then starting today, or actually yesterday, he said I could start my pureed type, real soft, mushy foods, baby consistency. And so that's kind of where I just started that yesterday, I think. Yeah. So, yesterday I had cottage cheese for the first time. I'm not typically a huge fan of it. I did put a little bit of, tiny bit of pepper on it. It was good. It went down easy. No problems with it. I ate it very slow. It took me for about a half a cup. It took me about 45 minutes to an hour roughly. I was going to show you guys what I use. So my good friend Kate Dixon, love her. She had came over and brought me a soup that she had made, like a brothy type deal. It was so good. And when she did, she brought me also this little cup. That is like, and it has a lid too, but I just didn't think to show you the lid. But anyway, this is exactly a half a cup, so that I don't have to like measure it in something and then pour it in something. But anyway, this is a half cup. And then I use little baby spoons. Of course, it has to be pretty pink. And that's how I'm eating to make sure that I don't go too fast or too much or whatever for now. It seems to be helping. I don't know. So anyway, the cottage cheese went down fine. And last night for dinner, I was so excited to try this, you guys. I had black bean refried beans. They were so good. I mean, oh my gosh. I've never been a big like refried bean eater ever. But it was so good that like every single bite I was like, "Oh my god, this is so good." I don't know. So, I ate my little half cup of it over an hour or so, I don't know. And it was really good, and it went down just fine and easy and wonderful. No problems, no pains, no nothing. So, yay, food. So, at least some sort of food. And I have also tried the Greek yogurt. So, I guess I've tried like 3 new things. And the Dannon, the one everybody gets, Light and Fit blends. I think it was the raspberry chocolate. It was really good, and it went down just fine. I split the whole yogurt cup thing up over like a couple times, so it wasn't like all at once or anything. All those things have gone down just fine, no problems. Also, backtracking a little bit, sorry. The first time I had tried like a creamy soup, oh wow, it was so bad. So I picked up these ones. They're organic from Trader Joe's, and it's just like a cream soup. It doesn't have any kind of chunk or anything in it. It's really smooth, like a biscuit is. Well, this one had really good protein and fiber and stuff, and so, but really low on everything else. Like it was like a pea one. Like I thought it was like split pea or something. And I thought that would be good to get fiber and everything else. Well, it was bad. It didn't taste bad. The taste was fine. But I ate about 3 bites and I got horridly sick. I mean, when I say, oh my god, I will not even look at peas ever again in my life, maybe. It was so bad. Oh my god. I was like dry heaving. It was really weird, and I'm telling you this just because I don't know why, but it was weird. I don't know if other people have done this exact way. I would dry heave, like, that motion of you're gonna get sick, but none of it ever came up. None of the pea soup ever came up. It was just like this clear, I mean, not foamy, nothing weird, just literal clear watery saliva that was salty though. I know, I'm so gross. I'm so sorry. But I just am being real. Like, that's what happened, and it was really weird. And it would just be so much of this clear, crystal clear, looks like water, but it was like salt water. I don't know. Really, really weird. And that's all that I would spit up. And it was just so bad. I mean, I felt like I was going to die. I felt like my whole body was just like gonna shut down. It was so bad. I'm so glad that's over with. I will never look at that soup again. It got thrown away immediately. No, don't have any desire to even look at it. So anyway, that was my first, and hopefully I don't have any experience with that coming up. So it made me really scared to start the Pureades, but I knew I had to do it because I mean I can't just live on these chicken and beef broth and vegetable broth and water and protein shakes that I'm really not doing too good with. That's my confession for the week. Um, I I went 2 days without a protein shake. Um, if I don't do it today, it'll be my third. I love the Premier Protein to a degree. Um, it's just so hard for me to have all this sweets. I mean, it's sweet to me, and I'm not used to that. And so it's really hard. Like, I literally gag it down. Like, I'm just forcing it. I've tried all the powders. Those are even worse. Can't even, if I even look at the powder, I want to barf. So, it's really hard. So I'm trying to get my protein in through my little half cup servings of cottage cheese, yogurt, refried beans, you know, those kind of things. So that's where I'm trying to get my protein in. It's actually not too bad because like the yogurt has 12 grams per half cup. Um, the refried beans have 7, I think, and cottage cheese has 11 or 12. So I mean, it all adds up throughout the day, depending how much I get in. And plus, I sprinkle some cheese into my refried beans, which that was another 7 grams of protein. So I mean, I'm just really, really trying to find ways to get it in without having to maybe drink a protein shake. It's just really hard for me. It's just, I don't know, I really struggle with the protein shakes. So anyway, that was kind of my confession. While I'm on gross subjects of barfing, I might as well add in that I have now crapped several times. Yay me. No enemas needed, thank God. So we are past all that and I won't need to talk about that anymore. And I will no longer be wanting to take Colace. All right, moving on. So, yeah, I think that's about it for this week. I've been walking. We, just daily I pretty much do everything for the kids now. I feel really, really good. I do get tired still really easily. I mean, I really do get tired easy. That's the part that sucks. I walk a lot. I play with my kids a lot. I do all my house stuff, whatever normal stuff. But I do find that like I wish I could take a nap at least once a day. And there's been a couple times where I've gotten a little nap, but it's hard in my house. So I don't really get naps. But I'm hoping to squeeze one in today because I'm extremely tired. I got no sleep last night. My daughter decided to wake me up last night. So, yeah, sleep. I wish I had more of it. I'm very tired. But I have lots of energy throughout the day. It's just after I do a lot of stuff, then I'm really tired more than I would be in my, before surgery. So anyway, but I do enjoy the walking and it does feel really good. And I'm so happy. And, oh, another TMI thing maybe. So on my incisions, my doctor said to go ahead and remove, I never had this silver tape everybody talks about. I don't know what that is, but, I don't have staples. I don't have anything like that. For me, it's just, it just looked like, I don't know. They just put this clear stuff over top of each incision. I don't know. And he was like, yeah, you can just peel that off now. So I peeled it off of all of them. And I just have these tiny little scars. And here I thought that they were like this big because you see the blood that was maybe underneath that's all dried up and everything. And he said that I healed wonderfully. And, but once you peel that off and everything comes off with it, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, ah. So my scars are actually not near as big as I thought that they were. I thought that I just had all these huge scars maybe from having 2 surgeries. From them having to go back in for the blood loss and all that. And so, I I'm very pleased. I'm sure that they'll look better and better, of course, as time goes on. Um, but yay, so that was good. Um, I will be doing my measurements and all that kind of stuff type deal in my next video for next week because that'll be my 1 month anniversary. Um, so yeah, next week, I'm sorry, next week, next Monday,